Hello, this is MadLove444 here, and welcome to another video. Now this is going to be sort of a theory for Game of Thrones Season 6. Now, recently what we've been seeing is Rickon has been given to the Boltons. Now, this is a big WTF twist, and obviously the Boltons aren't going to be treating him very well. We haven't seen him in an episode, so he might be doing fine, but he probably isn't, to be honest. He's with Ramsay Bolton. Now, this is going to be a sort of theory as to where this might go, this sort of plot line. Now, this is going to be to do mainly with the Umbers. Now, the Umbers, as seen in Season 3, were a very loyal house to the Starks. You see Greatjoy Umber, who gets his fingers ripped off by Greywind for disobeying the king, and from that moment you can see his loyalty throughout the show. He's a very loyal character, and I doubt this is going to... I reckon this would definitely pass on to his son, Small John, who we've seen in the show. And I don't think the Umbers would give up this whole loyalty to the Starks just because of these wildlings that have come south of the wall. They're not the Night's Watch who would be angry by this, because although they haven't really been raided because they're not close to the wall. And he says that about the wildling army, but they don't know that the wildlings are marching yet, do they? So what I like me in the books anyway, the Umbers are sided with the Starks for this sort of battle, or they're not sided with the Boltons at least. They don't side with the Boltons. They just sort of ignore and stay at the last half. So I'm hoping that there's some sort of master plan going on here, where the Umbers will betray the Boltons in the end to sort of like get a foothold inside the Bolton army. It'd be pretty cool to see. Imagine the two sides are lined up, and the Northern Army makes their approach. They're charging in, and they go in at the Boltons. The Boltons place their shields down, and then suddenly, from inside the Bolton ranks, stab, 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 in the ranks, the Umbers are there, stabbing all the Bolton soldiers and killing them off from inside the army, creating mass panic and mass splitting. The army falls apart, and the Starks win the battle. Now, my backing up for this is obviously the fact that the loyalty of the Umbers to the Starks, really, and it's real. They're really one of the loyal houses, and but what could go against this is the fact that they've given Rickon, who is a Stark, to the Boltons. This is a big point against them, but maybe they've misjudged Ramsay, but I don't think they could, because obviously Roose was killed by Ramsay, and they know that. What they might have made a rash decision in the end, but to give Rickon made a punt, because they obviously assume that nothing's going to happen to Rickon, because Ramsay needs the Stark name. So they've sort of taken a guess that Ramsay won't touch him because they need him. So hopefully the Umbers right at the end are gonna turn against the Boltons and side with the Starks. This would be great to see, obviously, in the show, and it would be great fan service, I guess, because the Umbers are one of the great houses of the North, as we've seen in the show as well as the books. Yeah, hopefully this will happen, and I'll be really happy if it does, because, I mean, I've predicted something, which I haven't yet, except I guess you could classify me calling Flashpoint on the Flash. I guess I did that, kind of. It would be, so it would be great if this happened. It probably won't, though, because obviously the Rickon thing's quite large, but hopefully this happens. It would be great to see. But thank you guys for watching this video. I'll see you next time.